Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. Check it out. DJ Coolie D. DJ Coolie D. DJ Coolie D. DJ Coolie D on the ones and twos, and you're listening to Underground Real. Underground Real. Underground Real. Underground Real.
What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the DJ Coolie D, the great on the ones and twos, keeping it smooth. Play nothing but old school and new school underground hip hop music. How's everybody doing on this Friday? I hope everybody's staying safe, staying warm, staying dry on this Friday. Y'all know Hurricane Nicole is out and about trying to get South Carolina, but it's just raining, windy outside, so we looking kind of good. If you in the hurricane area, just be mad careful, cause hurricane ain't no joke. So yeah, let's get this show on the road, okay? Today's weather actually is 78 degrees. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm today, but it hasn't really thundered today, I don't think. But tonight it'll be 63 degrees. Precipitation is 70%. Humidity is 85%. Wind speed is 18 miles per hour. Oh yeah, that wind blowing too. Oh yeah, I want to give a big birthday shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio. He turns 47. Happy birthday to you. What else? What we got going on? So hip hop news. Let's see what this is about. So y'all know, like last week or two, we lost Migos artist named Takeoff. He passed away in Texas. Yeah, I don't know too much of the stories. I've been hearing about it, but I don't want to like explain it, say the wrong thing. But yeah, y'all can like search it up online so you can get more details in it. He died on Tuesday in Houston, Texas. I think that was last Tuesday or the Tuesday that just passed. That last week, I don't know. But yeah, man, that was a tragic, shocking moment, especially in hip-hop history. I was like, what? Takeoff? And I was kind of upset because I was like, I know Migos is coming back. They got to come back with another album or something. And, I mean, they could still come back, but, man, it's going to be kind of odd without Takeoff, you know? So, man, rest in peace to Takeoff, man. That was shocking to me. Like, he's not there. Stop it. And then I look on Google, he's actually dead. And I was like, oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, rest in peace, Takeoff. Prayers to the Migos, prayers to the family, prayers to Quavo. Yeah, man. That was sad. That was really, 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 really sad. Yeah. Another hip hop news. We got hip hop legend Salt and Pepper honored with star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This was back in November 5th. So yeah, big congratulations to Salt and Pepper. Oh, DJ Spinderella got the honored award too, which is awesome. Cause before that was saying it's just Salt and Pepper. Recently they was like it's just Salt and Pepper. They didn't really include Spinderella, which was kind of weird. Like you might as well include Spinderella to the group, cause she been with y'all since Push It came out. So yeah, big congratulations to Salt and Pepper. They're one of my favorite artists, favorite groups. Yes, indeed. And also a big shout out to Spinderella. You earned that, girl. You earned it. You earned it. What else? What else we got? So this is kind of funny in a way. Another hip hop story. We got Lil Wayne names Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records as Cash Money's best versus competition. What you guys think about that? Y'all think they should go ahead and do a versus Cash Money versus Rockefeller? Or to me, when I first heard about this, it's like that's two different, way different. They both different. Like Cash Money, that's Southern music, they're different. Rockefeller, that's New York. Straight, really different. That's really different. So it's gonna be weird, but hey, if they can make it happen, they can make it happen. And like if they do make it happen, who y'all got? Y'all got Cash Money Records or y'all got Rockefeller Records? Y'all let me know. Y'all can inbox me at under_ground real if y'all ever listen to this on Instagram under_ground real, or you can follow me at D_the great 2.0. That's D_the great 2.0. Y'all can hit me up there. See like who gonna win between Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. Well, it's really Rockefeller and Cash Money versus Cash Money. Me, I don't really know. I'm not really into Rockefeller or Cash Money like that. To be real with you, but I don't know. It really don't matter to me. I can't say who can I go for because I'm not really into Rockefeller or Cash Money, but I do like Jay-Z's music. I might go Rockefeller, and I'm more into New York rap. So especially from back in the day, I grew up listening to New York rap music, and I'm an East Coast guy, so I'm gonna have to go with Rockefeller. I mean, I don't care really. Lil Wayne and them. I mean, they'll probably kill it too. I mean, I'm sure they will. They got Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Birdman. Hopefully, Manny Fresh pop up. I gotta let Manny Fresh pop up. Manny Fresh dope. There's some other people I can't say. That's all I know from Cash Money. It might bring Young Money, like Drake and Nicki Minaj. And I grew up listening to Cash Money, Young Money. This is back my elementary days, toddler years. So yeah, I don't really care really, but what I'll say is yes, because they both good and talented in a different, unique way. So bigs up to both of them. Yup. And then it's kind of messed up. Like I live in the South, so you think I should go for Cash Money, but on the real, I'm not really a Cash Money fan. Now if it was No Limit, maybe. Into old school rap music. I mean, there's some like West Coast, some Southern music, but growing up, getting into hip hop, like especially old school hip hop, I was never really into Southern rap music like that. I like Outkast. I like Outkast, Ludacris. Who else? T.I. Um, there's a few Southern people I really rock with, but on the real, like, I don't really listen. I wasn't really interested at the time, but when I got older, it's like, okay, they actually got some good songs. Records. I just knew about Master P. And I didn't really know too much about Flip the Chocolate, so I just listened to Nia X a little bit. I didn't really know Flip the Chocolate like that yet. Got into them. Everybody's different in their way. Good. Stay different. Don't do the same thing. That's what these artists need to do nowadays, you know? It sounds like every time I listen to the radio now, everybody's trying to rap the same. Everybody's trying to do the same, talk the same thing. But like, if you look from back in the day versus now, back in the day, everybody was different, bro. Like, it's like, I think I said this before. It's like looking at a comic book. It's like every, say Marvel, every different Marvel character got different superpowers. Like Spider-Man, he shoots webs. The Hulk, he's radioactive strength. Captain America, he's the strongest in mud. Black Panther, vibranium. Iron Man, Man of Steel. It's a few, bro. It's a few. But yeah, I keep saying but hey man, that's my show. I do whatever. Yeah, I remember my father years ago saying, never say but he the one that said all the time. He say, so. What up? What up, Pop? We shout out to Pop. So yeah, back to what I was saying, like different ways. Hakeem was different. KRS Rick was different. His Marky was different. Okay. It's a whole list. Onyx was different. Nori was different. NWA was different. Everybody was different. But now everybody in opinion, or what I see most of the time, and according to the radio, everybody sound a little bit the same in a way. And half of the time, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, they just on the booth for fun, really. But like, don't get me wrong, I'm lyrical. Like, I take, in a way, I take hip hop serious. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll have an episode talking about that in the future, like 2 episodes. Y'all Don, right? Jay Sean the Don, Jay Sean's my middle name. Jay Sean the Don, I just added it. That's my rap name. But I think I'm gonna just do Coolie D for Coolie D for. But yeah, Jay Sean the Don, that's my rap name at the moment. And I recently dropped a project. It's called Don Killer J. It's on YouTube. I'm trying to drop it on different platforms. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. I could have did it. But yeah, I had some people that was like, my beats were trash, and I was trying to make it sound different. Cause all you hear is trap beats after trap beat after trap beat. I mean, they sound good, but it's like, it's basically the same beat, so you trying to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, with me, I try to like make different beats. Somebody was like, your beats is trash, the lyrics are whack. It's like, how my lyrics are whack? They're not whack. To me, you know, for me, of course, they're not whack, but how is it whack? You know what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying for the most part. somebody was like, it sounded like he's mumbling. I really wasn't mumbling, but okay. And then he asked me to sign up for his label. Like, no, I'm good. Technically in a label. But appreciate it. He said I was good though. He said I was alright. Well, some people was like, it was trash. It was whack. Oh, that get on my nerves. But, you know, it's like, I don't know them. Do they do music? That's how I look at it. Music? Y'all gonna do something about it? Of course not. You can't stop the rain, boy. Stop the rain. Shut up. Or shoot, it's the rest father. Dang. It was just an optional. You ain't had to listen to it. I was just people kill me, bro. So yeah, that's that. I know I said I didn't mean to, FaceTime. 14 something minutes. I'm hungry. I want a sandwich or something. I woke up from a nap. Didn't even sleep that long, but I woke up super early, 5 in the morning. So yeah, today's weather. I already said today's weather. So our next interview episode will interview Isby the Kid. Then the next interview episode is going to be about yours truly, me, Don. My friend Cam is going to interview me. He's going to be outside. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's real quick too, so this is good. It's real super quick. Yeah, but today we got a special guest. I actually made a song with him. His name is ZenLarge. He's different. Speaking of being different, this brother right here, he is different. He's like a jazzy type rap artist. So yeah, y'all check him out. ZenLarge or Zen Warrior. And yeah, I'm about to interview him. Hope you guys enjoy. Probably in the middle of the interview, it's messed up because of technical difficulties, but we still kept it rolling. It's going. So yeah, special guest for today is ZenLarge. Yeah, and we actually made a song before called "It's Just Be Like That." I should have added to the playlist. Come to think of it, "It's Just Be Like That" by me and ZenLarge. Maybe I probably will. But I'm trying to hurry up and do the show. I got other things to do. So maybe next time. I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to get ready for vacation tomorrow and everything. Last minute. I'm technically ready, but gotta make sure I got everything that I needed and wanted. Figure out what I'm gonna wear. Y'all know how it is. So yeah. But yeah, any new artists that would like their songs played, or like to do an interview, or would like to do a freestyle or battle rap, email me at realunderground21@gmail.com. Even if you want to promote your business song or are you doing something big, email me also. If you're an actor and want to do an interview or want to promote your upcoming project, email me at realunderground21@gmail.com. Since I'm connected to a lot of actors, upcoming actors that's on the big ready, actors on TV stuff. So you know what? I'm gonna see if I can interview them if they're not busy filming, because most of them be busy. And I could totally understand, because being on set, bro. Oh yeah, we go to work, baby. And when you guys get a chance, follow the host DJ Cooley D, yours truly, on YouTube at Destin McKenzie, and in parentheses is DJ Cooley D. Instagram is D_the_great 2.0. Facebook is Destin McKenzie. Follow the podcast page on YouTube and Facebook at Underground Real. That's Underground Real on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, on Instagram, follow us at _ground real. That's _ground real. And then, yeah, speaking of vacation, if you're ready to go on vacation, Y'all know the deal. Register and book on my website at destinationtravels.intellitravel.com. That's destinationtravels.intellitravel.com. Hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights, resorts, activities, tickets, you name it. And if you need help, always hit me up. Hit me up at you can hit me up. I'm on Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram or Facebook. Facebook is Destin McKenzie, and Instagram is D_the Great 2.0. I will give you my number, but nah, I don't want no weird person texting me. But yeah, the podcast is going international once again. Big super shout out to India and Greece. Round of applause. And also, speaking of international, I want to give a big happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Much love, including my mother too. She's a veteran. So yeah, I'm trying to be a veteran. I'm trying to hurry up and get into the military one day before I get too old. And it's about to be a new year. So I'm really looking at life like I'm gonna still do what I do, but I might have to take a pause on what I need to do and just do some grown people stuff for a while. There's a ladybug on my lap. I have a lot of ladybugs, so you know what that means. I'm gonna have good luck coming my way. It's like it's always this time of year. There's a ladybug in my room, like a few of them. So that's good in a way. And then it was funny, last night a black cat crossed the street in front of me. Well, in front of this other person, and then I was behind that person. So I guess it was for him, not me. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah. Prayers for him. I mean, speaking of prayers, y'all pray for my mom. My grandmother's boyfriend. Prayers for who needs prayer? My aunt Nika. Everybody needs prayer. So yeah, every night make sure you pray. That's what baby. And it's coming. Stay positive. I know the deal. Alright, let me stop talking. I'm wasting time. So today's interview, I'm gonna interview my boy ZenLarge. I'm gonna play one of his songs, and then we're gonna get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Deuces. Be back.
Cross-legged captivity, not feeling the chains. Feel the earth shake and watch the mountains fall. Walk through the icy river, not cold at all. Not listening to the stories that I tell myself. Not listening to the stories about power and wealth. Not believing that things will ever set me free. More physical possessions on what I need. Got the state of mind in the savoir-faire. I'm reading Don Miguel Ruiz, not Vanity Fair. Poised and calm, confident, collected, self-acknowledging, self-respected for the feelings that I'm feeling and the thoughts that I've been thinking and the emotions that are flowing and the actions that are speaking louder than words to others, yes, but more importantly to myself. Zen warrior, fresh next door to ya. Tranquil state of mind, no doubt me and more to you, but clearer awareness, one pointed state of mind. 7 factors of awakening carried at my side. Call me what you want, it means nothing to me. Fat, ugly, stupid, drunk, pig, filthy sleaze. The Frankenstein, monster, goblin, ghoul, or fiend. Juvenile, delinquent, not more than a flea. A stupid jerk, dunce, jackass, idiot, an imbecile, mother sucking, scumbag, piece of shit. Your insulted words don't mean nothing to me. With the peaceful state of mind, always setting me free.
Feeling like this world will never change. Wonder what it takes to pass the lessons learned around. Feeling like this world will never change. The new direction needs coming from inside you.
I'm resilient and warrior, the peace of mind. I wanna help you free your thoughts from the sick disease. Join me on the path to the promised land. I got the GPS locked, just take my hand. You gotta heal your wounds and process all your trauma to be a Zen mother sucker like the Dalai Lama. Socrates said it without any misgiving, that an unexamined life is not worth living. It takes a little introspection and self-reflection if you wanna clear your mind of the dark infection. This is how we do it, and this is how we're living, and this is what we're thinking, and this is what we're giving as we spend our lives purposely connected to the people all around us, so loved and respected. In the end, the only one to bring you peace is you. Don't wanna lose that inner peace no matter what you do. There'll be moments when you'll just have to power through, but set a high standard for yourself to live up to. Miguel Ruiz and Carl Rogers, J. Early Carl Young and Marshall Rosenberg, David Allen Dick Schwartz, Nathaniel Brandon, Byron Katie, Joseph Murphy, Gary Van Warmerdam. Standing on shoulders and seeing farther, taking my Zen man, making it larger. Honing our blades, they're gonna get much sharper. I'm leaving on a journey, don't miss the departure.
Feeling like this world will never change. Wonder what it takes to pass the lessons learned around. Feeling like this world will never change. The new direction needs coming from inside you.
Zen warriors, interplane master traveler, I bring peace to the galaxy. Funky alien souls heal the wounds of the metal slaves living in cages made by greed, lust, and envy. Can you feel me? Zen warriors, time to rise. Zen warriors, time to rise. Time to rise. Zen warriors.
ZenLarge, ZenLarge. So long, so long, so long, so long. 7 grand, 7 grand.
You rocking with DJ Cooley D the Great, underground real. Hey, what's going on, Zen?
Not a whole lot, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right.
All right.
All right.
Got all sandwiched up and everything.
Yeah, I was like, let me eat, and I just woke up too, cause I couldn't sleep good last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had to visit my mother in the hospital and everything, and they was switching her from a different. So
That sucks.
yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
I know that's okay. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got you on the show. I'm glad.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy talking music.
All right.
You're breaking up right now. I don't know if I mean I hear you, but it's like you sound like a robot.
Oh wait, I'm trying to reconnect. What is
All right.
going on? Let's see. Okay, it should be fine now. I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
I
it
think we're
sounded better.
good. Okay. All right. So, tell me about yourself.
All right. Well, I'm ZenLarge. I'm out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I do alternative rap, um, jazz, hip hop style. Basically laying rap vocals over top of jazz, funk, R&B fusion, and and I've got a message in my lyrics about living the Zen life. That's the kind of the theme behind everything I do. Be it my music or just my life. I want to have that Zen mindset. So and it comes out in my music.
That's so cool, man. And I remember, I saw one of your videos when you did like, what's that group called? Diggable Planet. I hope I said the name
Oh
right.
Yeah, Diggable Planets. Yeah, those cats are great. That's when I first really discovered jazz hip hop was the early 90s. One of my friends and it's back in college and one of my buddies, he puts his disc in and I'm like, whoa, what is this? Like and that, and I was in love. I've enjoyed hip hop my whole life, but then once I heard it played with jazz music, and now of course like artists had like sampled jazz here and there before that, but this was like this is like taking it to a next level, right? You know, it's enough to be like a separate genre or a subgenre. This isn't just hip hop. This is jazz hip hop now. And yes, they were real influential on me. Got and then that led into like discovering like us three, and of course Tribe Called Quest. Um, are great. And then I found this guy Guru, and I was like, oh man, this guy really speaks to me. I love the lyrics, I love his flow, and I love the music he's rapping over top of, right? And he's got this producer, Solar. So long story short, I go to reach out to Solar on social media. Unfortunately, Guru passed about I think about 10, 12 years ago, and and the guy answers me back. The guy who produced all the Guru's work he's Solar. If you look, he's worked with all kinds of people. If you just like Google jazz rap artists, he's worked with like 5 of the top 10 that come back. So I started talking to this guy, and I'm like, well, here, I'd love to work with you. I love your work. Let me send you this demo. And so I sent him the demo for Zen Warrior, and I didn't think anything was going to come from it, right? And this guy, he replies back, he's like, I love it. I'm definitely going to collaborate with you on this. I'm going to produce it. I'm going to release it under my label, 7 grand, and let's do this, right? So I was blown away, and so that's how Zen Warrior came to be what it is now. I had a demo of it before that, but what Solar was able to do working with me, before this I'd been all DIY, and Solar is like, I don't do DIY. He's like, DIY is like, because you only could go so far with DIY. He's like, I work with people, everybody I work with has like won a Grammy or been, is like, the sound engineer I'm going to send Zen Warrior to is a guy he's engineered songs that have won Grammys. You know what I mean? He's like everybody in the chain. He's like that. He goes, he's like, that's been the way I've operated, from the start, or at least, and it's worked out well for me to this point. And I'm like, if you can pull that off, I can understand why that's a good strategy, because like the stuff will comes back to the sound engineer. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's way better than anything I could do. It's like, all right, we send it to a guy that's just like, all he does is master. You take it like after it's mixed and you send it to him, all he does is master. If you look at like the people he's worked with, it's it's everybody under the sun. Like you recognize tons of names of this guy, and like it comes back and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm never putting out a song again without having this guy master it first, because it sounds so much better afterwards. So so he did, and then the video is like a whole other thing. I mean, if you go to my YouTube channel, just go to ZenLarge, all one word, and look at my videos. I've got the DIY ones, and then there's Zen Warrior. It's like, it looks very professional, like something you'd see on like MTV, or not that anybody watches MTV anymore, but you know what I mean. It looks professional. It looks like something released by like a major label, and or before that, it was very obviously just some guy recording in his in his office. So it's been such a blessing working with Solar, because he's so talented and has really helped me to elevate my game and to put out something that's just so much higher quality product than what I had done to this point.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome. Besides Solar, who else would you like to collaborate with?
Oh man, well, I wouldn't mind collaborating with you again. We put out that one song a couple years ago, I think. Yes, that would be good. You mentioned Diggable Planets, and I covered one of their songs before I met Solar. you know, Solar's worked with everybody, right? So, but he said he's like, oh, I you know, I see Knowledge is a buddy of mine. Might be able to, you know, he's like, I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll collaborate on something. And you know, I was like, I'd heard See Knowledge, but then I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, this is Doodlebug from Diggable Planets. I'm like, I love. I'm like, oh my god, this is the guy. Like this is one of the dudes that like totally turned me on to jazz hip hop. That would be like such an honor to collaborate with him, right? So like he had changed names at some point to See Knowledge, but he was in Diggable Planets. He was Doodlebug. So yeah, so I would like to collaborate with him. There's a lot of guys. Well, this is another cool thing about working with Solar, is he's like, look, when I put a song out, like, yeah, there's a hip hop artist, a vocalist for it, but this is jazz hip hop. My brand, Jazzmatazz, I have elite jazz musicians. I get legends to come play. He's got like, if you look at the Jazzmatazz albums, he's got like David Sanborn playing on some of those songs. I mean, that guy's won like 4 Grammys. He's got like Vivian Green. He's got like most perfect R&B voice. Like put her up there with anybody, right? He's got he's just worked with so many people. And so like on Zen Warrior, what I did is I went out and I got Tony Saunders, who if you don't know Tony Saunders, you should check him out. He's one of the best bass players in the world. I mean, just absolutely amazing what he can do on the bass. I mean, he makes the bass guitar sing in a way like that you usually only hear like guitar players do. With the way he's able to do vibrato and bends and stuff that is very difficult to do on a bass. Much easier to do on a guitar, but he does it on a bass. It sounds great. And he's had songs at the top of the smooth jazz charts, #1, albums at the top of the smooth jazz charts. Like just in the last year or two, has been up to #1 a few times. So I have him featured on Zen Warrior. But Solar is like, hey, we're just getting started. There's more where this came from. We might do a remix of Zen Warrior. We got other songs we're looking at. And he's like, who do you want to work with? And I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot of jazz artists out there that I would love to work with. Like he's like, hey, don't think small. Go for legends if you want. And I'm like, hey, man, I would love to work with like Maceo Parker. It's just some an idol of mine, John McLaughlin. There's all these names. Like I couldn't. I mean, I hate to start mentioning because I'm like, oh my god, like okay, well, so yeah, there's tons of people I would love to work with, be it jazz artists or hip hop vocalists. It'd be good to get in with some of the people, the legends that are in hip hop, like some of the cats from like Tribe would be great, or getting some Q-Tip or Busta Rhymes, or yeah, getting Akala back with us. I don't know if you know Akala, but I love Akala, and he was in Us 3 for a time, which is they're one of the best jazz hip hop bands out there.
Yeah, speaking of collaborations, this was like a last minute thing. So I'm dropping a hip hop album in like, I think this week now. It's on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And like somebody to on the track. And I was at one more person. I should ask ZenLarge if he's down. It's like a jazz, it's like a boom bap, like real fast. It's called J Cypher. If you're interested. You still there? Hello?
I am right.
Okay.
Let's see. I wish. Did you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I could hear you clear the whole time, so I'm not sure what that was about, but yeah, man, that'd be great to work on that song. Just send me a beat. Let me know what you're looking for as far as thematically with the vocals. What the subject matter is, and when you need it, I'll lay something down. I'd be glad to.
Oh, thank you. Cause I was like, let me add one more song before this album comes out and before I put it together.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, that'd be great.
Alrighty, appreciate that. um, my other question is, what is your creative process like?
Yeah, that's a great question. Um, I have ideas for songs just come to me um, when I'm out and about. Like I go for a walk every day. That's like part of I take my dog for a walk, and it's part of how I help to keep that Zen mindset. Just clear my mind, give myself some space to think about stuff, and ideas will come up, and then I just jot them down. And I'm like, all right, and then I need a good beat, to something. So it's like I'll be listening for beats, or like maybe just coming up with them in my head, and I also jot those down or record them. Make a quick recording if I got something in my head. I can even just like beatbox it out, right? Like and I'm like, all right, and then when I'm ready to write, I just sit down. I kind of think about I look at my ideas and say, which of these has got me excited? My ideas are usually around, like I said, they're around Zen living, um, personal development, growth, healing. These topics that they're really close and personal to my heart. I'm very passionate about improving yourself and living your best life. And so I've studied a lot of the greats in that area, and I talk about them in Zen Warrior. Like I'm like Don Miguel Ruiz and Carl Rogers, J. Early Carl, Young and Marshall Rosenberg, David Allen, Dick Schwartz, Nathaniel Brandon, Byron Katie, Joseph Murphy, Gary Van Warmerdam. And I'm just like listing off people that have been like mentors to me. So anyways, that's kind of the ideas that I have. And then I'll say, okay, which one of these am I excited to write about right now? And so I'll take that one. I'm like, okay, like what beat feels about right for that? And then I'll play the beat, and I just sit there and like, okay, and I'm just playing the beat, letting it loop, and I'm like, all right, what's a good cadence to rap over this? And I'll start rapping over it, and even just doing like nonsense, just like getting the groove down, getting the feel for it. Almost like a jazz cat or something, where it's just like I'm just rapping gibberish just to get a good rhythm going. I'm like, all right, I got the rhythm I want, I got the topic, I got the beat, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to say about this? And I just start writing poetry then, like in that rhythm, right? And yeah, it just kind of goes from there. So I'm actually getting ready to take 2 weeks off. I've been feeling a little burnt lately, with my a little burned out from my day job, and I'm like, I got all this vacation time saved up. I got 2 weeks of use or lose time. If I don't use it by the end of the year, it's gone forever. And I'm like, I am not losing that shit. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to use that time. So I'm getting a cabin in the woods, no
Ooh,
screens. I'm gonna go 2 weeks where like every day all I do is like get up, go walk my dog through the woods, sit around, meditate, maybe do some yoga, and write music. I'm just gonna just sit there and write. So I'm like, that'll be a great way for me to, just no screens, no alarm clocks, just just letting it giving a nice recharge of the batteries, and a lot of time sitting there writing music.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait.
In the woods. Yeah, cabin in the woods.
Yeah, I don't. I've never done anything like this before. So, I mean, I've done it for like short periods, like 3 days or something. But like 2 weeks, we'll see. It sounds great now. After a week, I might be like, all right, man, I need to. All
All
right.
right. Sorry about that.
No, no worries. My fault.
Okay, it's all good. So yeah, you was mentioning about the cabin in the woods. You said maybe after a week, you don't if you gonna stay.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll that whole no screens thing. I'll change my mind on that. But yeah. So I'm gonna try it and see. So I think it's gonna be great. So I think I'm gonna come back fully refreshed and with at least a couple hits, get a couple hit records out of it. So I'm looking forward to it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I meant to ask you earlier, like when you was mentioning your favorite artists and groups in jazz
Yeah.
hip hop, who would you like to open a show for?
Oh man.
You still there? I don't know what's going on. I can't hear nothing.
Really? I was just speaking
Oh,
so eloquently.
now I hear you.
Oh man, I hope so. Like I hear you good the whole time. So I don't know if like the recording is getting me good. Because I hear
Yeah,
you just fine, but I don't know. I don't know.
maybe it's
But
my Wi-Fi or my service. I don't know.
yeah, I think like on my side it's been good the whole time. So but long story short, I was just saying I guess I'd probably like to open for the Fugees. That if I had to pick one band, I'd pick them.
Oh wow, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah. And right now I'm standing in one spot just in case.
Yeah, stop moving around, man. Go
Right.
sit, go sit on top of your router. Yeah,
And like I was saying the whole time earlier, and I don't know what happened.
yeah,
So yeah. Oh, what was my next? Hold on, let me check my next question real quick.
yeah.
Okay. My next question was, what is one message you would give for your fans? Give to your fans.
Oh man, I would say keep working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep striving to be the best you can be. Keep striving to have that peace of mind, that Zen mindset, where it doesn't matter what's going on around you. There's going to be shit happening around you. There's going to be days when the sky is falling. That doesn't mean that you need to react to that. You can stay calm, cool, and collected. Your outer world might be chaos, but your inner world can still be at peace. And when you get to that, it's a beautiful place. You know, I welcome you to join me here.
I like that message. That was real positive.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
There's room for more, man. That's all I'm saying. I want that's my mission is to help people to grow and live their best life and have peace. It's like, yeah, happiness is great, joy is great. What I really want is peace. Like, give me peace. And then when you're at when you're not at peace, it's really hard to be happy. You know what I mean? So like, if you get that place of peace, happiness will come. Don't worry about that. So I don't strive for happiness. I strive for peace.
Right. And what's next? What's next for you in the future?
So I'm loving playing with my band, playing in a live band, getting out there and doing shows. That's fun. And we're looking at doing a remix of Zen Warrior. So we're talking to some different names that we're going to see about, some big names in jazz and hip hop that can be featured in the remix. And I got several other songs ready to go. Just we're working through the promotion for Zen Warrior right now, and then when the timing is right, we'll come out with the next big hit.
Nice, bro. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, that was all the questions for the podcast.
All right, sounds good to me. Well, I can't wait to hear what music you got for us today. So.
Right. I'll send you the email later on today or tomorrow, but I'll definitely let you take a listen to it. And I made the beat too. I put it together.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks so much for having me on. It was fun.
Oh, you're welcome. And where would we find you on social media?
So if you just search for ZenLarge, so it's just how it's spelled, the word Zen, Z-E-N, large, L-A-R-G-E, but it's all one word. You should find me. So I'm on all the social media. I mean, the best spot for my music is definitely YouTube, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just if you look for ZenLarge, I should come up.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and when you get a chance, one day you can send me your songs and I'll play it on the podcast.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can get that to you right away.
Awesome. Smooth. Hey. ZenLarge, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Oh, it's been my pleasure, my man. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
All right.
In search for directions, my thoughts reflecting on who watches those cops ain't protecting. Globe full of government probe, mind dissecting, AIDS infecting freaks, streets infested worldwide. Home is where my head last rested. A traveling man, I seen it all, no question. Peep the situation first, then give my assessment. A lesson well learned, worth more than stock investments. Rock testaments, backed up by instruments intended for city kids in 12-story tenements. Stay forever bent, weed smoke is the evidence. Without it, aggression levels on a low tolerance. Hoes swallowing my semen, dream they pregnant. Little cats who fiend for televised segments. Johnny's a legend, so seize the half-stepping. I represent the God you pray to like a reverend.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Talk the talk, raising the most ancient of arcs. Separate place to a sword, serenades in the yards. Place of resort is amazing, afford many ways we've been taught. In the caves of New York, DJs in the parks. Crossface with the smarts, portrays of the guards at times. My mind just parades with the sharks, investigating reports, bullets spraying in the dark. Grenades that embark, rainy days on the court when slaves like us fought for the stage or the sport. Empty the agony that weighs in my heart before my soul lays in the shades of the chalk. Blaze rip apart, fake flames that you walk. Praise your Lord and the names that you bought. Words display ricochets on my thoughts. We've been blazed from the start, bitch.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
How you gonna listen when you always talking. Walking a different walk than the one that you barking. This land scorching, some men land in a coffin for they dough and the clothes they be sporting. Past the Gordons, get wet like it's pouring. Amazing, blazing like scores in Portland. Escorting, Scott got whores in Boston, forcing me to go long like I'm Johnny Morton.
Explosives in tune with mysterious forces. The Olympic mind games, who's carrying torches? I'm in a cell for ulterior motives, but focus, reciting my theories through roaches. Eyes fantasize through the weary emotions, hearing whispers of Moses, metamorphosis. Wrote this and Liberians noticed, even motherfucking encyclopedias quote this.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Big D, take your time.
Check it. Providence, take your time.
Chosen few, take your time.
Dungeon Masters, take your time.
Star Eye, take your time.
My man Sekou, take your time.
Yo, Afra, take your time.
Yo, my boy Curse, take your time.
Trifling, take your time.
KMC, take your time.
Yeah, Massive, take your time.
A specialist, take
No
your
well,
time.
yo, Phantom Black, take your time.
And Sleepwalker, take your time.
Yeah, metaphysics, take your time.
Willie the Greek, take your time.
KKS, take your time.
Yo, Pat the Famous.
Yeah, my mama, take your time.
Yes, y'all. You don't stop. All right, that was a dope interview with me and ZenLarge. Big shout out to ZenLarge, man. Y'all check him out on all social media platforms at ZenLarge. Or and his song Zen Warrior, smooth, man. I'll tell you, that brother's smooth now. Big shout out to ZenLarge, man. More success. And speaking of ZenLarge, this artist named KT, we got a single coming out. It was supposed to be on the album, but everything was so last minute, and and the album was coming out real soon, so I couldn't add it to the album because I ain't finished editing. But good news, we all got a song. It's called J Cypher, so it's like a cypher vibe. It's dropping November 23rd. That's next week, I think, right? What's today? That's 2 weeks from now on a Wednesday. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And of course, I played on the radio, the podcast, the radio. I'm funny. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. I keep y'all posted. It's gonna be dope, son. It's gonna be mad dope. So yeah. Once again, one more time, big shout out to ZenLarge. And check out our song we did back in 2020 on YouTube. It's called It Just Be Like That by Jay Sean and Don and ZenLarge. It Just Be Like That by Jay Sean and Don and ZenLarge. It's a vibe too. So yeah. Some people still to this day, even my brothers when I saw them months ago, was talking about that song. So yeah, the song get the impact. Yes, it is. Alright, I'm not gonna hold you guys up, because I'm gonna talk up a storm. So y'all know the deal. Coming soon for Underground Real. We got an interview with It's D the Kid once again, and Jay Sean and John, which is yours truly, by Cam London, by the Cam London podcast, from the Cam London podcast. So yeah, any new artists that would like their songs played, or like to do an interview, or would like to do a freestyle or a battle rap, email me at realunderground21@gmail.com. Even if you want to promote your business or do something big, email me at realunderground21@gmail.com. If you're an actor and want to do an interview or want to promote your upcoming projects, email me at realunderground21@gmail.com. And follow the host, yours truly, DJ Cooley D the Great, or just DJ Cooley D, at on YouTube at Destin McKenzie, DJ Cooley D in parentheses, Instagram, D_the Great 2.0, Facebook, Destin McKenzie, and also follow the podcast page on YouTube and Facebook at Underground Real, YouTube and Facebook at Underground Real, and also on Instagram at _ground real, _ground real. And then, of course, you're ready to go on vacation. Register and book on my website at destinationtravels.intellitravel.com. That's destinationtravels.intellitravel.com. Oh yeah, I should have added to the list. Oh, excuse me, I had a burp. Be gassy out of nowhere sometimes. So if anybody's interested in becoming a home-based travel business owner, y'all hit me up on my Instagram at D_the Great 2.0 or my Facebook at Destin McKenzie. Just message me and be like, hey, I would like to become a home-based travel business owner. And I'll send you some information and we'll go from there. If there's a cup of tea, we'll get you up and started. If not, wish you the best of luck. Book with me. Got you. Either way. All right? It's all about that. All about that. All about that business. I'm doing those snappy. Y'all like, all about what? But yeah, that's it. That's it, y'all. So before I leave, I'm gonna say peace to all. Y'all stay safe out there. COVID-19 is still out and about. Hopefully it comes to an end soon. It might, because everybody's walking around with no mask on a lot more. So it might come to an end. Oh, that'll be amazing. That'll be so amazing. I get to show my face again. You know what I mean? But hey, man, at this point, y'all stay safe, man. It's still out there kicking us. Yeah, regardless, stay safe from anything out there. Stay protected. What else? Stay safe from this Hurricane Nicole. I mean, you should be fine by tomorrow, but if you in the hurricane zone, please be safe. Time's up. So on the flip side of that hamburger, hopefully next Friday. Well, hold on. Oh yeah, I can do something next Friday if possible. I know I gotta perform. Oh yeah, anybody in town, in Hartsville area, if you like to come support me and my group, we got a group called BAM. It's an R&B New Jack Swing type group. So it's at the Thomas Hart Academy at 1 p.m. Thomas Hart Academy, 1 p.m. Me, my friend Jerome, Cliff, and Jay Stacks, aka Jay Sean. We're gonna perform. We're gonna put on a show. We're gonna do like one song, as far as I know. But yeah, we're gonna put on a show, baby. And we got more performances coming soon. So if you like to come and support, come through. We appreciate that. We about to be on some next level things. And I'll possibly do a podcast that day too, if I'm not too busy. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. I'll see y'all on the flip side of that hamburger. Peace, love, and unity. Peace. Much love to all.